welcome back to Cooking with Legs. Yeah, I briefly mentioned last week we had kind of a health scare here. It's enough for me to change a couple of things that I do as far as cooking goes. So some of the recipes are going to be slightly different. Some recipes are going to be completely different variations of the typical heavy French and Creole cuisine that you see on this channel. What I'm doing right now is going to be something that's like a chicken orzo kind of thing. But I think of this as more of a healthier version of a pastalaya. I'm using half the amount of sausage that I normally would. I'm using the same amount of chicken that I normally would, but I'm also switching out rice for orzo, which is a little bit healthier, and I'm using milk instead of heavy cream and cooking it a slightly different way than I would pastalaya or jambalaya. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy this. Hope you all try this at home. This is going to be excellent. And yeah, I guess at this point I want to show that just because you're trying to eat healthy, you don't have to change what you eat. You just have to change the way you prep it. So that's kind of going to be, I guess, the mission going forward. Orzo it's like rice, but it's pasta.
Yeah, no, this is pointless or not, but it basically looks like a little grain of rice, but it's pasta. And same ratio, 1 cup of orzo to 2 cups of liquid.
Yeah, for the liquid you use milk and chicken stock. I want to get that flavor infused and everything, but I want the milk to add some cream. And just regular milk is a lot better than just heavy cream. So anyway, get that out of the way. We're going to go ahead and get the proteins cooked off right now. I'm going to brown some cube chicken that's been seasoned with Cajun seasoning and some really good uh, smoked paprika. This changes the game with paprika when you get the good stuff. And I'm using half a pound of andouille sausage. So we get this heated up. Now I want to use the olive oil instead of butter. But to the olive oil, we're going to add just a touch of vegetable oil so that to raise the smoky point of the olive oil. So just go ahead and drop in. If you just want to brown this off and help get some of the fat down out of that sausage, I'm going to add the flavor from that sausage to get mixed in with the veg. All right, just go ahead and take the beef out now. Instead of dicing the onions and the bell pepper, I went ahead and did julienne because I want those colors and I want that texture in there. But I did dice the celery because I just want the flavor out of that. I'm going to let that cook down for a little bit. And basically, we just want to get this kind of soft. So maybe 10, 15 minutes tops. So the vegetables are about halfway through, and right now, Chef Paul used to do this a lot. And toast your spices. So go ahead and put some of the spices in now. That toasting them is going to really change the flavor and get more flavor out of them. And when you're talking about trying to do something on the healthy side, you're taking some of the fat away, adding more spice or a different flavor, adding more flavor, I should say, is a nice way to really make you feel like you're not missing anything. So I added some Cajun seasoning. I'm going to add a little bit of that good smoked paprika. And this stuff really helps in the end, it really helps change the color of the sauce that's going to get made with this. Work that in real well. And these are going to kind of toast in with the vegetables. Let these cook for another 5 minutes, and then we'll start putting the rest together. All right, so these are soft enough. We're going to go ahead and drop in some parsley and some garlic. Let that go for about 30 seconds. Just get the flavor out of the garlic. Now we want to toast the orzo. We want to cook that in here until it starts to change color. And then we'll start adding the liquid to it. And I got the toasting stone. Go ahead and add in a cup of milk with a cup of chicken stock. We're also going to put the meat back in there right now too. All the little juicy that came off the meat. And this due to your preference, but I'm putting in just a touch of cayenne pepper, a hair bit of salt. Pardon my arm hairs. Less salt. Just want to simmer this for probably take 15 or 20 minutes to simmer this down.
Just when I get that, let that orzo cook through. So while that's working, we'll let this work and we'll come back. So the status, we're about halfway through right here. And it's just gotten real thick, nice and thick already. The orzo's still cooking, so it's not even soft yet. But just you kind of see it along its way. All right, close to the end here, we're going to drop in some green onions. Finish working that out. And we're going to finish it off with some freshly grated Parmesan. So there you have it. New Orleans chicken and risotto, or chicken risotto. I don't know. I haven't decided anything.